Hey, it's Brooklyn Lou the Skeptic, and I want to thank you for stopping by my page. I want to thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. Recently, I was told by a Christian in a rather sarcastic way and in a way that was meant to be insulting that I am my own God. Well, yes, in a limited way, I am my own God. Of course, this only means that I'm responsible for my own thoughts. And this does not mean that I'm your God. And this does not mean that I'm any other individual's God. None. I'm nobody else's God. But in a way, I am my own God. You see, I don't have any supernatural powers, but I do have the ability to think for myself. And religions often do not allow you to think for yourself. What they do is they claim that they have supernatural authority and powers, and they control you in a way that you may not even discern. When someone is saying that they hear from God and that God told them something that they ought to tell you, this is wrong. And yes, I am my own God, okay? And I'm not ashamed of it in that way. But I'm not your God, and I have no supernatural powers. But the religious, they claim they do have authority over you, and religions claim they do have supernatural powers. Do you see the difference? Because there's a huge difference between this type of thinking. So I'm a free thinker, and free thinking is the independent formation of opinions and beliefs based on reason and evidence. Contrast that with dogma or doctrine, which is a set of thoughts laid down by an authority, and that is absolutely true for all human beings. See that big difference? It's huge. Religions use brainwashing to control and instill obedience from its followers. Just think of the absolute absurdity of the concept that if you do not agree with them, a supernatural being will torment you forever. If something does not make sense in religion, let's face facts, let's be real. You're not supposed to ask why. You're expected to stop critical thinking and to use a dumbass cliche like God works in mysterious ways. This is done to justify your belief. This type of mentality shuts down critical thinking. It stunts your mental growth. It's not a positive, folks. Faith is said to be a virtue, while doubt itself becomes sinful. Religion tells you that blind faith is good, while questioning is bad. Religion uses repetition to brainwash the faithful. When you hear the same thing over and over again, it's a form of mind control, and it's used by religious institutions to condition your mind. You see, religious people are really victims in this mental game of control. Religious authorities and influences control the narrative and become the ones to go to. Ultimately, the religious become the followers of men. They obey men. Their minds are controlled by men. And this is religion, and it's been going on for thousands of years. And as a free thinker, I recognize this because it's just factual. This is how religion operates. Religious people no longer think for themselves. Their minds have become conditioned to believe certain things, no matter how preposterous it may be. Just think of the Catholic Eucharist. We literally have millions of people in this world that believe that a communion wafer, something made by men, becomes the body and blood of Jesus Christ. How absurd. How ridiculous. It doesn't get more crazy than that. And yet we have millions of people that blindly have faith that this actually occurs in some magical ritual. Now, as a free thinker, I don't want to tell you what to believe. I never want to be that person. I would like you to think for yourself. And I'd like you to ask the tough questions, because that's how we grow as a person. We ask the tough questions. That's mental growth. And as a free thinker, that's what I do. I ask the tough questions of myself and the things that people believe, and I analyze it critically. I don't go for the whole religious dogma thing. And as you get to know me better, you'll know that religious dogma plays no role at all in my life. So I want to encourage everyone to think for themselves. You are enough. And if you like this type of content, and if you like this video, please comment below, like the video, and subscribe. And until next time, think rationally.